Hey Ryan, do you have any beer in the fridge?
Nah, I thought you got some.
The game starts in 5 minutes.
And you drank the last beer at midnight on Friday.
I wish there was a place that delivered beer.
Yes, I'm Captain Crafted. I'm here to bring you beer. That's Captain, C-R-A-F-T''D. Why? Because there's no E, just a D, as in deliver, because Captain Crafted delivers.
That's right, the Crafted Beer Store in Redlands is now open for business with great prices and deliveries of your favorite beer, wine, spirits, water, ice, and mixers. Did I mention their great prices? That's CRAFTDBEER store.com or Fred Crafted Beer Store on Facebook.com. Make it easy. Google Redlands Beer Delivery. Look for Crafted Beer.
Crafted Beer Store in Redlands is now open for business, and I'm here to deliver.
NBC News Radio special report, Hurricane Michael. Michael continues to lose strength and is now a Category 1 hurricane. The storm hit the Florida Panhandle today as a powerful Category 4 hurricane with winds of 155 miles an hour. Michael is now moving across Georgia, and forecasters expect it to maintain tropical storm strength over the next few days. Michael's being blamed for at least one death in Florida. CNN reports that a man died near Greensboro when a tree fell on a home. Speaking at an Erie, Pennsylvania campaign rally, President Trump said federal resources will be flowing into areas impacted by the storm.
We're all set to go. We have massive amounts of water and food, and we have the electric companies, thousands and thousands of electrical workers. They're going to follow it as it leaves. We're going to follow right behind.
Trump said Michael is one of the strongest storms to ever reach the shores of this country. Brian Shook, NBC News Radio.
This election, the voters in the 42nd Assembly District have an amazing chance to finally be represented in Sacramento by someone who listens and cares.
I'm Denny Antoinette Mazingo. Vote for me November 6th.
Denny will reach across the aisle to work with the majority in Sacramento and give voters the voice they've been waiting for and need.
I will advocate and fight for universal health care, a path from college to career free of debt, a healthy business environment with abundant well-paying jobs, affordable housing for all, safe schools and communities, a transition program for 18-year-old foster care children. Seniors have to choose monthly on what life necessities they can afford, and we're going to change that.
Denny's a former military lawyer, a JAG. She will fight for you in Sacramento. Google Denny, D-E-N-I.
I'm Denny Antoinette Mazingo. I approve this message.
Paid for by friends of Denny Antoinette Mazingo.
It's time to shop in the cool, relaxed comfort of the Tri-City Shopping Center in Redlands, conveniently located on the I-10 freeway between the Alabama and Tennessee exits. Bring the kids too and watch them play in the only indoor fun center, High Five Indoor Playground, where parents are welcomed on the playground. Birthday celebrations are encouraged, so make plans for some great fun at the mall. More reasons why the Tri-City Center is called the Mall with a Heart. Re-elect Riverside County Sheriff Stan Sniff on November 6th, because Sheriff Sniff will keep our families safe. Let's keep a proven and experienced leader in this critical office as he continues to modernize our Sheriff's Department by integrating technology tools for his deputies and dramatically improving their training and equipment. Vote for experience, proven leadership, and integrity. Vote to re-elect Riverside County Sheriff Stan Sniff on November 6th. Paid for by Friends of Stan Sniff 2018.
Hey, this is Andrew Caravella with an update on your community calendar for KCAA Radio. In the city of Yucaipa, the Autumn Festival is fast approaching. October 12th and 13th, come out and see all the festivities going on. Food and merchandise vendors to live music, fun competitions to a kid zone. Events are set up to take place in historic Uptown Yucaipa, and more info can be found at yucaipa.org or 909-790-7460. That's 909-790-7460. The 2018 Yucaipa Autumn Festival, October 12th and 13th in historic Uptown Yucaipa. And that's going to be a look at your community calendar right here on KCAA Radio. I'm Andrew Caravella.
If you have an event happening in your community, hit us up at kcaaradio.com and let us know. You might just hear it right here on the community calendar.
This is KCAA.
You should be on. You should be on. Should be on Cali's Best radio show with Lady Impress. You should be on. Monday through Sunday, y'all flow through that zone. Baby be tripping like, would you come home? You know I'm talking about that with Cali's Best radio show. And not that off. You should be on. You should be on. You should be on. Alright, man, you should be on with Lady Impress. Cali's Best. You should be on.
Tryna put my name on it, ooh yeah. And talking about no tattoo. Clap song, face down, tryna put my name on it. Talking about early in the morning. We can let the party just a little bit more. Down for it if you're still around for it.
I think it's about time we link up to fold. Keep it hush, don't say too much. Know what we both want. If we up. DTF, I'm down to fold.
If the gang gave a about him, nope, would never happen. Catching, hopping out of Ben's wagon. Pocket full of magnums, never sweat him and pass him. YG, tell him what's bracking. Whoa.
Hey, I'm just that went black. With that Mac, baby, I got stamped. Beat it up with that spatula, spaced out like Nasty, bite your neck like I'm dragging.
Oh, you just better understand me. I let that go, now you got yourself a family. Oh, you a sucker like that. Oh, she called you JC on, I got a like that. Whoa.
I think it's about time we link up to fold. Keep it hush, don't say too much. Know what we both want. If we up. DTF, I'm down to fold.
If YG got a problem, I do. 21 gun salute. Pyro.
Hold the Chuck Taylor, YG got the juice. If YG got a problem, YG gon' do the do.
Gucci suit, flamed up for the Grammys. LA a no fly zone. Take it to Miami. Take it to New York. Take it to the shop. Met a in South Africa, then Dubai.
Pair shoe in the sky.
Put that on my mama, I'ma try before I die.
Boot up to boot up, that's the vibe. On your and you don't know that's a crime.
Box, yeah, game beat it up. Throw it in the shower, then game eat it up. Soap in the towel, yeah, game clean it up. Rap game full of game get enough. Put your
tryna put my name on it, ooh yeah. And talking about no tattoo. Clap song, face down, tryna put my name on it. Talking about early in the morning. We can have the party just a little bit more. Down for it if you're still around for it.
I think it's about time we link up to fold. Keep it hush, don't say too much. Know what we both want. If we up. DTF, I'm down to fold.
Welcome to Cali's Best Radio Show. This is the place to find out who's hot, who's not, and what's trending in music, entertainment, and news topics. Be prepared to get real and get ready to have some fun. Now here's Lady Impress.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of Cali's Best Radio Show, broadcasting from the KCAA studio on 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM. I go by Lady Impress, and I'm going to be here with you guys for the next hour, bringing you the hottest radio show to come out of the entire Inland Empire. The phone lines are open if you'd like to call in and show your support. Go ahead and dial 888-909-1050. And to be a guest or advertise, go on over to the website www.calisbestradioshow.com. Hit those links and you should be on. All right, let's get back into the mix. Make sure you stay tuned in for the full hour. Keep it locked right here to Cali's Best Radio Show.
Hey, what's up? Yo, this is 50 Cent.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
What's going on? It's your boy, Drizzy Drake.
You're now tuned in. Let's go to Cali's Best Radio Show.
Number one for today's hits and all-time favorites.
Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you now. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back.
lot to be smiling for. So what the f you be wildin' for? Come on, I get my grin on. I'm smiling, bitch, cause I always get my win on. I've been on so many different stages, graced the cover of 100 magazine pages, made people smile everywhere that I went. I even put it on the first black president. It's evident I'm hot as a crock pot, with a big ass smile like Mr. Hot Spot. You got a lot to be smiling for. So what the f you be wildin' for? If you're breathing, you achieving. We having fun this evening, believe it.
I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
Put your middle fingers up in the air and show a hater you don't even much care. We finna get another bag this year. My ex, you can have that there. Hey, this year, bad vibes get cut off. More trips, new chicks with no draws. More drinks, more smoking, more cars. More shows with Duval and Snoop Dogg. Look, I ain't tryna throw no shade, cause I can't see them in my lane. As long as my rent getting paid, I can care less with a big thing, huh? You in the club every night with no job, eating good off your food stamp card. You made a killing last year off fraud. If you know you ain't going to work tomorrow,
I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you.
You got a lot to be smiling for. So what the f you be wildin' for? If you're breathing, you achieving. We having fun this evening, believe it.
Hey Cali, what's up? It's your boy Erg7, Compton, and I want you to be sure to check out my homegirl, Miss LaShawn Turner, aka Lady Impress, hosting Cali's best radio show on 102.3 FM and 106.5 FM every Wednesday in the IE. You know what it is. Tune in.
You know how we do. You know how we do.
Welcome in, ladies, ladies and gentlemen, into Cali's best radio show. Let me go ahead and bring in my first guest for this evening. He is a new artist, up and coming. Joining me, he came all the way from San Diego, California. Let me welcome Quell to Cali's best radio show. Hello, sir.
Hey, how are we doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I was a little bit fumble mouth at the beginning, but I'm good now. How are you?
I'm good. I'm living my best life.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Quell, so I had opportunity to see you perform, what was it, about a month ago or something?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Had a lot of energy. We were down in, Long Beach? Was it Long Beach?
Yeah, it was a warehouse in that area.
So how was that performing that night? I was just wondering, because you brought a lot of energy. You opened the show.
Yes. That was very unexpected that I would be the opener. But, luckily, my support that was there, they told me it would be a good thing for me to, set a strong, let's say like foundation, like just let
you
let
set the
people
stage
know.
for the whole show with the
exactly.
energy, because you was jumping up and down, you was getting the crowd involved, you was doing your thing. So I would not have known that wasn't set up. Like you didn't know you were going to be doing that.
No, see, honestly, the way I am, like right before I perform, I'll have like this very like a nervous, like awkward feeling. But then right when the music starts and I just start performing, it's like the stage is mine, type of thing.
Absolutely. Something else comes over you. It's like, you get into that zone and you do what you got to do, right?
Exactly.
All right. So you're a new artist. Go ahead and, give us a little bit about your backstory and how you came into the music industry.
Okay. Well, funny thing, going all the way back to high school, I first started writing just lyrics in high school. Not even just because I wanted to do music. I was just writing it just to, like, as a form of expression, you know, learning about certain things in the world and not knowing how to talk about it. You know, I would just write these lyrics, post some of them on Instagram, rap some of them, like, to, like, my friends in high school. So then, you know, word got around in high school that I would like write, and people kept telling me, "Oh, come on, bro, you should like start really like spinning or something." But I decided, you know, I'll just keep it as a hobby to myself. Then I transitioned into college. I attended the University of California in Santa Barbara, freshman year 2013. In the dorms, I met another rapper there. His name is Orion. So me and him would be freestyling like back and forth in the rooms. And then people would, you know, the way it is in college, especially freshman dorms, people just barge in others' rooms, see what's going on. So people just kept barging in and would just sit and listen to us just rapping stuff. And then everyone there, you know, and most of them like kind of, you know, we became like acquaintances and friends and stuff. They like encouraged me to start taking it more seriously, like, you know, actually start performing.
Wow.
So now I started doing that in college. I did it at open mics. I did it at university hosted events. Like there was a BSU little cookout. They let me rap at. I got really good feedback, and I was like, well, you know, I'm getting all this really good feedback, and I really like this, like expressing myself, you know, in this type of way. So I was like, you know, like why not chase this dream?
Wow. So it came to you pretty late in life then, and about 18. And so like who were you inspired by before that?
My main musical inspiration is definitely Kanye. Oh, I know. Everyone's like, oh,
yay.
not that guy. Yeah, so what happened was that actually starting when I was like 13, 14, I really got into his singles he was dropping. Like Flashing Lights is my favorite Kanye song of all time. I downloaded it on those little PlayStation portables, PSPs kids would have. And I would just be at family events, like at the beach, at a cookout with my earphones in, listening to that song like just over and over again. And then things really changed when Spotify first came out. And I had access to his entire catalog. So I started all the way to College Dropout. Listened to that all the way, late registration, graduation, kept going on through that. And then, of course, my musical affinity for hip-hop expanded from there to many other artists. Let's see, Nas, Kendrick, Chance, Joey Bad. I don't know if I could say the last part of his name, but...
yeah, okay.
Joey Badman. And my friends were actually a big influence too, because they listen to a lot of hip hop too. So just sitting in a car on the way to you know, to go eat with my friends or go hang out, they would be bumping all these mixtapes that I normally wouldn't have listened to, not for them, you know. So you know, anything I listen to is an inspiration. He was just the main one, you know.
Okay, so I'm just curious, from his work from then into this recent project and his constantly in the news and his political views and everything, are you still like really a fan or?
Well, what his current situation taught me is, you know, there's a certain line where you have to distinguish between how much you like an artist for their music and, you know, for their personality outside of it. What I first really liked about Kanye was his music is all like his personality literally like oozes through his music, you know, like college dropout, late registration, like he literally like there's no one making music like him. He was his own thing. And you know, now with the whole thing with him wearing the whole MAGA hat and stuff, I learned that like even though I still like support most of his music, not some of the newer stuff, but you know, I'm not going to deny the influence he had on me.
Okay.
That's
fair
to be,
enough.
you know, to also pursue music and stuff. But then at the same time, you know, now that I'm older, you know, I just turned 22. I'm still young, but I also know like even our idols, musical, famous, whatever we do, have to hold them accountable. So I'm not going to try to, you know, stick up for anything he does just because I'm a fan of his music. You know, you gotta call your peeps out, especially the ones you like really look up to the most, you know?
All right. Wow, I like that answer. I like that. So you decided to jump into this music game after having, feedback from your freestyling and performing out and about. And so you have now come out with your first project, which is an EP. So go ahead and tell us the name of the project and let us know a little bit about it.
Okay. The name of the project is called Grace Period. So I got the idea of the title from basically the whole recording process. So it's 6 songs. All 6 songs I made within the first 6 months after graduating from college. And it's kind of like a double entendre. It's references that.
Wait a minute. Don't come up in here using these big words. What? A double what? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But break it down for my listeners.
Double meaning. It means it has two meanings to it. So
right.
The first meaning is that it's a reference to me recording it during my grace period, which, if you don't know, after you graduate from a university, the first 6 months after, you have those months you don't have to pay student loans yet. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a reference to that. And then the second thing, it's also kind of referencing my music career. Like, this is like the grace period before I feel like I really start, going in with taking my music seriously, So this is the grace period before you really see me like start going in, like start really taking this seriously. So it's like an invitation, really.
That's awesome. I like that. And the track that we're going to be playing tonight is off of that project, and it's called Take It. So what went into the making of Take It?
Oh, okay. The Take It song, it was actually a song released after grace period.
Oh.
What I'm doing for you, just because I love you so much, Miss Turner, this song doesn't come out for a couple more days. I'm giving you and your listeners a sneak peek.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I'm giving you guys a sneak peek. But of course, if you like the song a lot, feel free to go listen to Grace Period after. I have it on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere.
Oh, absolutely.
But on the actual EP, I just wanted to showcase my versatility. So those 6 songs, even though it's short, there's a line in it. It's me just, showcasing my rapping ability. Me showcasing just a little bit of my personality, just letting you know like some of the things I'm going through. And then there's a couple songs in there I try to just try to have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I really learned from like Kendrick Lamar. One thing I like about him is how he can combine songs that are really catchy and yet still like hide like a really like
a message.
Like how he did with the that one song with drinking. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, so I try to emulate that in a way. So
all right, sounds good. Well, since we have a debut track here from Quell, we're gonna go ahead and cue that up for the listeners. Again, it's called Take It.
All I want is hundreds in my pockets, living lavish. If I die before I make it, label me a savage. Everybody want it, but not everyone can have it. I'ma be the one to take it further than the average. Shout out to my haters saying that I wouldn't make it. Bet you when I reach the top, then they gon' get to fake it. If you thought I wouldn't pop, then you were so mistaken. My music is all I got, won't let nobody take it. You ain't no friend to me, blood thick in the water, you ain't no kin to me. They gon' try to kill me like the Kennedys, cause I tell the truth and that's the enemy. Ain't no pretendency, won't do no friendly speech. Cold shoulder, eliminating the heat. No euphoria emanated from me. I'm locked in, desecrating the key. I'm resurrecting the beast. Who the hell gon' stop me? When you this good, can't help being cocky. Life tryna rock me like Rocky. I want her terminated, but she got me on the ropes. I get boxing. I don't want us to a beef like Andy full of knockers. But if you get the talking, the bodies get the dropping. Say you win the game, but you flopping. Wanna say I changed cause I'm not them. What's your story? Your idea of glory. Glorifying lies. Why am I not surprised? Look me in the eyes and tell me what you see. Am I a future star or just a wannabe?
All I want is hundreds in my pockets, living lavish. If I die before I make it, label me a savage. Everybody want it, but not everyone can have it. I'ma be the one to take it further than the average. Shout out to my haters thinking that I wouldn't make it. Bet you when I reach the top, then they gon' get to fake it. If you thought I wouldn't pop, then you were so mistaken. My music is all I got, won't let nobody take it. Everybody got the brand new, it's getting old. No matter how to be the truth, no, I never fold. Cause I wanna be the hottest from my city, truthfully. There's a lot of rappers not from my city, like a game tag, but I'm the one that everybody chasing. They don't know it yet, but they shouldn't be complacent. Man in the mirror when I'm facing. Couple cracks showing, but the glass ain't breaking. Wanna live life like them rich Caucasians. Sipping on Ciroc, money tall like Appalachians. If music was a job, this'll be my application. If you ain't talking real, don't wanna hear what you're saying. I ain't been praying, please forgive me. Too busy forgetting my problems by drinking this Henny. Trying to contain my envy. I put the blame on you, please don't tempt me. What's your story? Your idea of glory? Glorifying lies, why am I not surprised? I'll look you in the eyes and tell you what I see. Are you the future star? Or just a wannabe? All I want is hundreds in my pockets, living lavish. If I die before I make it, label me a savage. Everybody want it, but not everyone can have it. I'ma be the one to take it further than the average. Shout out to my haters thinking that I wouldn't make it. Bet you when I reach the top, then they gon' get to fake it. If you thought I wouldn't pop, then you were so mistaken. My music is all I got, won't let nobody take it. Take it, nobody gon' take it. Take it, take it, nobody gon' take it. Take it, take it,
All right, that was Quell with Take It, world premiere right here on Cali's Best Radio Show. I like it. It brings me to a question that I have for my guest tonight. One of the verses that I heard said something about all I want is hundreds in my pockets. Are you in this music game for fame or for money?
Oh. That's a good question. Well, ideally, I want to be able to have a full-time career as a music, be able to live off of music, so I don't have to keep trying to balance the music career and the whole 9-to-5 thing.
Yeah.
Besides that, the whole fame thing, I know it's a lot of good and bad that comes with it, but I feel like with all the stuff I've learned and seen, I feel like I can develop a strong voice. I just want people to hear me, you know?
All right, gotcha.
So I really like what Chance the Rapper does, because, you know, he's famous and he uses that to, you know, showcase his voice, and just, he's very like philanthropic personality and stuff.
Right.
So I kind of want to follow in his footsteps like that and just, you know, just tell the truth.
All right, sounds good. That sounds like a very good goal, and, you know, whatever else comes along with that, and good things will come along with that. So, you know, just make good music. I want to give you an opportunity to give your social media links and give any shout outs that you might want to give, and also let us know where your next upcoming performance is.
Okay, so starting off with social media, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter under the handles Quell Amazing. So it's QUELMIZING. I try to be active on there as much as I can, especially with my story. Keep trying to find like creative new ways to interact with people, especially in our Instagram story. There's so much you can do.
Right.
You can do polls, ask questions.
All right.
So that's my Instagram and Snapchat.
Okay. Tell us what you have coming up as far as performances.
I have a show Friday night in Brazita, and it's hosted by another artist named Curfew. It's called the No Excuses Showcase.
All right.
It goes on from 9 p.m. to 2. I will be on at 11:30 p.m. And I posted the poster for this on my Instagram story too. So if you go follow me on Instagram, click on my story. It'll be the most recent post too.
All right. right, sounds good. All right, so everybody, support a new artist up and coming. Show him some love on Quell Mazing on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'm sure I'm going to see you much more in the future. And do you have one more something you want to say quickly?
Oh, just real quick. Let me just shout out my family, my mom and dad for supporting me so much. Of course, my older brother who's been coming up with me, him and my dad to these performances and stuff. Pushing me to really take my career off. Also want to shout out Miss Melody Allen. I met her in LA a few months ago, and she's also been a big reason I've been able to perform in these shows. She's also a big reason why I'm here talking to you today.
Awesome.
And also everyone who's listened to my music as well. Thank you for everyone who's hit that like or just gave me a stream.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Quell, for stopping by. It was a pleasure. Right now we're going to move into a music break. I have an artist, goes by the name of Goldmouth the Legend, and we're going to listen to his track Back in the Trap.
2017 West Park Production. Let's go. It's your boy. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, still winning. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, still winning. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping, heavyweight contender. So stay out my lane. Don't walk with these bosses. They hating in the game. Shell in the fence, farmers upstate, roll of the rock, so weight, WPG, tear it on the mat. Turn the dude numbers. Keep it coming in stack. Look me in my eyes. Tell me what you see. I'm thirsty. Gang stuff from New Helltown Street. Anything move. Yes, sir. Answer to the mob. Yes, sir. You think this a game? This our broken job. Still back in the trap. Chucking on you. Posted on the block. Strap whipping. I'm back in the trap. Chucking on you. Posted on the block. So you still winning. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, you still winning. Get your jugging in the trap, making moves, checking trap. 2017 strong, game tight, grind long. At the crib, blowing Brooks, disrespect, body crush. I'm the legend in these streets. Everybody know me. I didn't have my ups and downs, but I still wear a crown. Too much talking on the phone, call this conspiracy. Sit you down for a while, a lot of rest up in these streets. Helltown talk, man. E-Town bless, man. You don't jugging in the trap, making moves, checking trap. 2017 strong, game tight, grind long. At the crib, Lord Bruce, disrespect, body crush. I'm the legend in the streets. Everybody know me. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, still winning. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, strap whipping. I'm back in the trap, chucking on you. Posted on the block, still winning.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Cali's Best Radio Show, broadcasting to you on KCAA Radio, 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM, the stations that leave no listener behind. My next guest joining me in studio live is a multi-talented rapper, singer, songwriter, and producer, going by the name of Nino California. Welcome.
What's the big old deal?
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
All right. Another San Diegoan. San Diego is represented in the house tonight.
San Diegan.
Oh, is that how it goes?
San Diegan.
San Diegan, excuse me.
That's all good.
I appreciate you coming all the way out to stop through.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me.
How is it? How are you doing? How is it being this Nino California character?
Oh, man. Nino California definitely is 101.
How you come up with the name?
I came up with the name being just kind of like Nino kind of came first. It came as something that attached from prison. I did some time, spent a lot of time just revamping and getting my stuff together. So
absolutely,
that name kind of stuck with me from prison, from the whole Nino Brown story. A lot of little. Okay. Parts of that. And then California kind of came just kind of from my being able to relate to, everybody on the yard, from the LAs to the, the Bay to the Sacramentos to, like I kind of was like able to communicate with everybody. So it's like, that was something that I kind of adopted myself. Like,
I like it. I like that name. It's very catchy, and it's gonna make people want to look. Nino California. It sounds very boss-like.
Yeah, it is boss-like for sure.
All right. So you kind of mentioned that you had a few transgressions at some point in time, and but give us a little bit more of your backstory. How you when did you first start doing your music business?
Well, I actually started music in prison. That's why it's so important that I mention it, because that's really where it came from. Just as a way to revamp kind of a lot of the stuff that I've been through. I was going through a lot of the emotions that I was feeling, a lot of stuff that I didn't understand, a lot of the directions that I took in life. It's kind of alternative for explaining that and kind of putting that out where normally I kind of wouldn't have been heard, or it would have been taken as me complaining about something, or it would have been taken a different way. So just being able to formulate that into music, and luckily, it's something that's realistic for us. It's something that, has taken us to different levels. It's just even in life, you feel me? Elevation for real.
Absolutely. So how long have you been doing it though?
Officially 2 years. 2 years now officially.
Is that all?
Yeah,
wow.
2 years officially.
And so how did you build up your brand, Nino California?
Really just pedal to the metal, really just like just really being out here, putting this, just figuring out what it is that I had to do in order to, make myself known and put myself out there. And, if this was really, really something that I was going to do, just really taking the time to, the little meticulous stuff is the stuff that gets you really to the next level. I feel like the knowledge that everybody knows, the common knowledge is not really what gets you there. Otherwise everybody would be there. So just taking the time to really figure out what the, what the little stuff was to get to the next level. All
right, sounds good. So what's your production situation like? Are you? I see that you do a lot of different things.
I do. Now I'm not actually a producer in the sense that I make beats or I make. I'm pretty sure I have the mind for it, but I don't know how to work the programs yet.
Okay.
But I'm a producer in the sense that I can executive produce like music, songs, sounds, cadences, just kind of like the vision, but with the music. You know what I'm saying? The vision, the vocal vision. Right.
So as far as like your music videos and whatnot, have you been behind the?
Yeah. But we always behind. 99% try to be behind. Most of the stuff that we do. So we don't leave too much stuff to air. We don't have too many hiccups.
All right. So outside of you singing and songwriting and rapping though, do you have like your own studio, or what is your production team like, and what your let's give some credit to the team.
Right. Yeah, all credit due to the team really. I just actually got my own studio, but shout out JWatt Studios. JWatt is where I recorded a lot of my music. Dope engineer. But like I said, we just got our own studio. We've been working with a lot of the equipment and just trying to get familiar with everything just on our own, as far as the engineering side of things. But shout out my team as far as really just management and PR, really mostly because they do a lot of the background work that really gets me, the stuff that, you know, my fans see, you know, the shows, you know, just really the meticulous stuff that I was talking about earlier.
It's so important to have those pieces in place, because you as the artist, as the creative one, you need to focus on the product, making the product.
Right, most definitely.
So what's the music scene like in San Diego? Are there many opportunities out there for you guys?
Oh, most definitely. A lot of opportunities. I'm starting to see a lot more music opportunities popping up for us. A lot more people are starting to come out and, you know, really put the push behind their music. I just really feel like, you know, just a lot of us need to start branching out a little bit more and, you know, kind of tapping in with artists from other, you know, regions and, you know, just getting out a little bit more. That's really it. Really it. I don't feel like, you know, I feel like we have a really good, really different music scene. A lot of dope artists, a lot of different sounds, a lot of dope sounds. You know, just need to be checked out, definitely, or put out somewhere.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about your current project that you're promoting. Do you have a new album, EP?
I do. I have a project that was released on my SoundCloud, more so for my fans, for the people who, you know, just support me and, you know, my personal struggle and just kind of where I've been, because of course, like I told you, this is brand new. But I do have a few projects being released. I have Tupac Send Me being re-released. And then I have the California Wed dropping. Shout out Don Elway. That's somebody that I work with a lot. Do a lot of great music with him. Dope artists from San Diego as well.
Okay.
I have another Untitled dropping soon. We haven't gotten all the way everything structured with that one yet, but it's going to be a really dope project. I'm just putting a lot of time into it so that, you know, we give them some kind of really good visual with it.
So are you releasing singles?
I do have a slew of singles out though. Like, you could go check out SoundCloud, YouTube. I got a whole lot of singles out. I like to think of myself as like I try to like make a single with every song. So kind of like when I pick through it, it's kind of hard for me to say this is a single or that's a single, because I'm always trying to top the last thing, and I feel like that was a single and that was a single and that, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm constantly trying to chase that.
Nice. All right, I got you. I saw that you had a video. I don't know if you've had more than one on World Star Hip Hop, and I was just wondering, how was that for you? How did you like the feedback that you received from the many comments? Because it had like almost like 750,000 views or something like that.
Yeah.
It had
a lot of views. That was a very eye-opening experience for me, because just as a new artist coming out here and not just being a new artist, but being a dope new artist, like really coming out here and feeling like that's gonna pave the way for you, and that's gonna be the only thing, that's the only thing you need, and you drop the song and you get it right, and you know, and you push the song and you drop the song, and even with all the comments, even with all the views, like that's not the end, that's not even the beginning, you know, that wasn't even the beginning of really anything. So, you know, just it was a lot of different emotions with that, definitely. Wow. But you know, I'm proud. It's something I'm proud of. You know, it was a first video. We went to World Star with the first video. You know, we did it. We had a great impact. It opened up a lot of doors for us. You know what I mean? So
nice. It was a cool video. I really liked it. Very professional. I was like,
appreciate that.
That's Nino, California for you. Yeah,
right.
Coming out strong. All right. So we have a track that we're going to be playing for our listeners called "Rewind and Reverse It." What's this about?
All right. So "Rewind and Reverse" was just a fun, just, you know, one of those kind of fun soundtracks. I don't know. I just was really kind of just taking a different lane and just trying to experiment with something different, as far as not only the sound in the production, but as far as the sound too in my own voice, and just trying something new. So that's kind of what that song was about. You know what I mean?
Is this song gonna be coming on your forthcoming project, or is now?
This is actually a song that's released right now. We finna drop a video to that song soon too, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay,
most
nice.
Definitely.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and let our listeners put their ears on this track by Nino, California. It's called "Rewind and Reverse It."
Waste my time, I won't let her waste my time. All night. catch me blinging around. Maybe she thinks that I'm just a cobain. Alright. No, you just wanna smoke weed and get drunk and go crazy. Don't like, cause I don't mind. Yo, I'm down for whatever ends up with you naked. It's alright, cause I don't bite. Have a good time. Rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Come on and rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Come on and rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Rewind, reverse it, reverse it. If you think you should front on, one more drink and I'm done. You and me through the front door. You got it, I'm on it, I want it. You know that I smoke weed and get drunk and blow cheese like it's nothing. Caught me, I've been looking. Slow it down, we can't rush it. So if you do drugs and get drunk, it don't faze me. I don't mind. I got my own life. Come on, 2-6, the top floor, I'll be waiting. You call right, you gon' like. Let's have a good time. Rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Come on, rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Come on, rewind, reverse it, reverse it. Rewind, reverse it, reverse it. If you think you should run, reverse it, run. Come on, one more drink and I'm done. Got it, I'm on that, I want it. Know that. You should run, reverse it, reverse it. Come on, one more drink and I'm done. Got it, I'm on that, I want it. You know that. Rewind, reverse it, reverse it.
I like it. It's a nice song. You know, you saw me wiggling, right?
Yeah, I saw the little wiggle you had going on over there.
All right. That was Rewind and Reverse It from my guest, Mr. Nino, California. I wanted to ask you, I see from your bio that you mentioned something about true West Coast hip hop. What does
Right.
that mean to you?
True West Coast hip hop.
You want to bring back true West Coast hip hop.
Right. So when I say that, I just really mean music that has some kind of substance. I don't want to put, what people should be talking about or, any kind of limitations on nobody, but just some kind of something. You know what I mean? I know that we had a lot of fun with everything that we just had going on for the last few years, and people jumped around a lot, and people, got to throw a lot of drinks and do a lot. But, we just trying to bring back the music where you could do that and you could take it to the car and you could feel it when you feel away and you could play it when you over here with these people, and you could, it's nothing you gotta put in one box or listen to on one occasion, or we just trying to bring real music back. You feel me?
I like it. Yeah, I definitely like that. Yeah, a lot of times, the last few years with the mumbles and the mumble rappers and all the music everything is about booty shaking, drugs and all the street stuff, but there's got to be more going on.
And I'm not gonna at all say that I'm not that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
let's reach a little higher.
Right. But I have that ability as well, and I just really feel like you got to be relatable before anything, and if that's what's going on, then we're going to talk about what's going on, and when they care enough about what I got to say, then that's when I'll tell them how I feel about things. But right now, I'm going to keep making music for how they feel about things. If that's how they feel, then that's what we're going to do. But we're going to still put our own twist and our own spin and our own message in whatever we do.
Absolutely. And I see that you've had actually some appearances in other states, and you've been traveling quite a bit with your music, Atlanta, New York, Texas. So what are some of your career highlights? Like, what is the number 1, 2 career highlights thus far?
Career highlights probably would be, I don't know. I don't feel like I've just career high. I don't know.
It's been something good. You've been to all these states. you have been performing and interviewing. So
right.
I know that at some point,
when you go those places, right, as a person, just kind of like, I'm really hard on myself. I'm really, really hard on myself. So like, I'm always striving for progress. I'm always focused on the goal, and the goal is to be with those artists, not opening up for those artists, not, you know what I mean, like to be, you know, I'm moving about and I'm moving and shaking the same way they moving and shaking. So it was kind of a different experience for me. Like every time I go around anybody, it's always like, yeah, that's what they doing. All right, for sure, I'm finna go back. I'll be there in a second. You know what I mean? It's like one of those type of things. You feel me? So I always just try to put on my best show and try to knock it out. I just had a moment recently that's on my Instagram. I feel like that was a powerful show. It wasn't a big show. It wasn't a lot going on, but I really feel like the performance in that was really powerful.
Oh, okay.
You know, one of my best performances.
That's nice. So I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked my guest earlier. Are you in the music business for fame or money or something else?
I did hear you say that, right? And it would all depend on how you look at things. Your fame probably would be my notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's all a way of words. You feel me? I feel like with notoriety or fame comes a lot of things that money can't buy. You know what I mean? And you know, and that's just like kind of like the power, like I was hearing earlier, just to speak, and people actually really, really hear you. And not to say that when you got money, people don't hear you or none of that, but I'm just saying, like, that type of notoriety that you can get from something like this, you know, where people know your struggle and they feel you enough to really, really believe in everything, in the things that you say and the ways that you move and the ways that you think. Like, I got a lot of stuff that I want to offer to the younger generations, and a lot of ways that I want to change things, and a lot of ways that I look at and I'd be like, I wish things were still like whatever, or could change to whatever. And I feel like if I could go out there and put my voice out there and people listen enough, then hey, you know what I mean, we can use that platform for so many different things. You know what I mean?
So it sounds to me like it's more about the platform. Like you really want to give back.
It's really the platform. It's the platform. We can get money. We've been getting money in it forever. You know what I mean? But you know, that ain't got us out the hood. All of us out the hood. That ain't got, you know, that ain't causing, you know, the rest of us not to struggle no more. That don't, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, and then I'm getting paid for being myself. This is myself in this music. This is me when I'm walking through here. This is me, you interviewing. I'm not, you know, putting on a persona or being a person. So it's like, I could get paid to be myself. You know,
that sounds pretty darn good.
Who doesn't want to do that? Right?
Well, and it's just so important to have fun.
Yeah, most definitely.
I mean, it just, you gotta just have fun. It's YOLO. You know, you only live once, so have some.
I'm a firm believer in that.
Yes,
so I like that.
Yes.
Right. I'm a firm believer in
Definitely, you gotta have fun with this. All right, so I want to ask you, like, your goals in the next, you know, say 3 years. Where do you see yourself?
In the next 3 years, I probably see myself probably a lot further along in my. I really see myself, you know, probably making a name for myself in the industry, like a real staple, a real stamp. You know, touring, moving around, doing something, maybe being able to, you know, really put on, you know, a few people in positions where we could start getting some things going for, you know, just the city and a lot of the visions that I had when I started setting things in place for this. You know, just kind of like tiptoeing into that type of stuff. 3 years is not a long time, so I don't want to kind of just put too much on it, you know, and I feel like just even when setting goals, when you set too many, you know, you'll be all over the place. So, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, just really just gaining, you know, kind of like that notoriety and that, and, you know, getting and bagging up from this, you know, just really flipping the coin, you know, flipping the coin.
Sounds good. One last thing, if you have this opportunity to let your fans know something about you, that maybe they didn't know from your social media, or you have any message for your fans, or
Right, I got a whole lot of messages, right? But I'm dope, and I'm dope, and I'm dope, and I'm dope. So please go check out my music, go check out everything that I got going on, you know, and stay tuned, because it's only gonna get doper, it's only gonna get better, it's only gonna get bigger.
Did y'all hear that? He ain't playing. This is Nino, California, right here. You heard it first, right here at Cali's Best Radio Show. So when he come back, he gonna be a bigger boss.
Bigger boss.
Than he already is. How about that? Let's go ahead and give some shout outs and let the listeners know where they can fan and follow you at.
On the real, I want to shout out, man, first and foremost, my team. You know, like I said, my PR, my management, you know, my family, everybody holding me down. Shout out down that way. California Way coming, finna drop. Shout out Loud Thoughts. Shout out One Shot Productions, man. We out here. On the real, we ain't gonna stop. Shout out the city, too. On the real.
I know that's
Excuse me.
San Diego. San Diegan. All the
Yeah,
San Diegans.
Even my we here deep too, by the way.
Yeah, my engineer's also from San Diego.
Right. Salute the engineer though.
All right, so the project coming up is California Way.
California Way.
You know when that'll be
Way.
dropping?
That'll be dropping next month.
Ooh, nice. All right, so you guys have to be sure and follow him. Did you give your social media links?
Yes. You could reach me on all social media platforms at Nino California, on Instagram at Nino California Official and Nino California, on all social media platforms and all platforms. You can Google me at Nino California. You know, you want to find whatever you want to find, Google it. It's there.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and spell that because it's spelled California, Califonya. So most platforms, Nino California. I thank you so much for coming through, and
Thank
sure.
you for having me again.
Absolutely. And anytime you want to come back, just let me know. Send me some good music because I'm going to be watching you because I like what I see so far. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on you. All right.
Salute. I appreciate you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been my time here tonight at Cali's Best Radio Show. Be sure you keep up with me every Wednesday right here on 102.3 FM and 106.5 FM, the hottest radio show to come out of the entire Inland Empire. I'll see you guys next week. And be sure you follow me on my social media at Miss LaShawn Turner and at Cali's Best Radio.
You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, it ain't perfect, but we them close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. No angel, but you got a halo. When it's nights like this, I really wanna be right here. I really wanna take you there. When it's nights like this, I really wanna be right here. I really wanna take you there. It was nights like this, feeling right like this. I never really spent no time like this, huh? The second time at the crib knowing I might not hit. You said what I look like my chick, yeah. Looking in your eyes, this dangerous. You got that wet, color angel dust. I done put so many diamond chains on you, they get tangled up. I never felt like this is strangers, Got your ex hit a calling, but he can't do much. Cause you with the kid now, LMA booed up. And all you gotta do is call and watch that Ray pull up. Under the stars since they throwing all this shade on us. Facts. You feel the vibe, it's contagious. Look in your eyes, it's dangerous. Grateful I had all the patience. I know you're going through some changes. You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, we ain't perfect, but we damn close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. That's what it's like loving you feel a vibe, I'm deep inside, yeah. You loving me, ooh, I let you ride, yeah. At first you curved me, I let you slide in. Your hips so curvy, you let me slide in, ooh. And it was over once I flipped you over. Relation go or we come through just like Beyonce Hova. This the Hermes money, this ain't no fashion over. You said your ass had you depressed and I'm just glad that's over. Cause now you rockin' with a real one. And when I'm in it, you be maxing on 1,000,000. And when I hit it back to back, you make me still come. You got the people hating on us, we gon' kill them. That's facts. You feel the vibe, it's contagious. Look in your eyes, it's dangerous. Grateful I had all the patience. I know you're going through some changes. You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, we ain't perfect, but we damn close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. That's what it's like loving you. Hey, you know you bad, babe. You know I like it, these shorties that try to touch, babe. You from the project, but so excited. Just give me all of that, so many options. Girl, you got me calling, all these different numbers. Why you being selfish? You know that I want you. You really been working, you deserve a Birkin. Girl, you so contagious, damn that's so dangerous. You feel the vibe, it's contagious. Look in your eyes, it's dangerous. Grateful I had all the patience. I know you're going through some changes. You taking pictures, know your angles. Ooh, no, we perfect, but we down close. Ooh, you give me something I can pay for. That's what it's like loving you.
KCAA Loma Linda, 1050 AM, 106.5 FM, and now